I just came on for a minute or two. I'm just back from walk. I'm a bit early back today, especially to put up, of course, the picture. So basically on the woods back early. Let's put it like that. So yeah, put up the picture. All that. So it should be. It looks centered enough, I know. I measured it and all that crack, so it took a few minutes to measure it and just make sure. So it's best it can be because it didn't want it too close to the thing, and we couldn't put it too far over to the wall, the inside the wall. And obviously there's a vent up the top, so we couldn't, we had to kind of scoot around it a bit. So it was a bit of scooting. So yeah, and then obviously when we get that other thing framed too, and most likely we'll go on the top, or maybe we'll go here to the side there. Who knows? Hello, Sean. How are you? How's business? How are you? I don't know what you're talking about. I think you must win votes. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think you're seeing things, Sean. I think you're like these politicians. They see the far away. I'm on a joke. I thought it was going to be much larger. But how much more do you want from it? Like it was, I could have went a bit larger. I will say. Originally, I will say this. Like the picture at the moment, I don't know. I might just move it up so you see. It's big enough now. It is big enough. This is large now. This is large. This is large. So if it was a very large, he could have done a very large one, which probably would have been. It wouldn't have been much of the difference on. It would have been probably only to there. To be totally honest, it would have been only to there. So, a few more centimeters to probably there. So, it would have been much of a difference, yeah. Yeah, it's still nice, yeah. And framed and all, glass and all that, isn't it? Glass and all then. So yeah. It looks centered, doesn't it? Yeah, because I was measuring it. Because obviously there's a fet, I don't know if you see, there's a fet way up the top here. So I couldn't put it too close to the fet, obviously. So it's kind of just right, and there's a bit of space for the curtain too. So I measured it and all that, so it's just right. But if it got very large, I probably should have probably got very large, but it would have been probably only to there. So again, it would have been much of the difference. It would have been much of the difference. So and obviously too, I intend to put a few more post things around it, so maybe something over there. No, Sean. No. Anyway, I'm gonna. It's like something you see out of North Korea. You know the way Kim Jong Un to be on the wall or something. So that's gonna be funny. I have to put a picture of Leo on the wall too, and everybody be giving that fuck to me. So there you go, Sean. There's your picture. You'll be all happy now. I'm gonna get a picture of Joe Biden.
Before dawn on April 26th.
Before dawn, okay. Yeah, the quest thing, I think you put it over this side. There's just about enough room. Because I will get it, it's a bit stuck in the moment. Just give me a second. Why is it stuck? So yeah, I get it eventually. So it'd be something like that, so there. I don't know if you can see that well then. So something like this, like in the... Because I don't want to put it too close to my chair now. Because if I put it to here, take for example, I'd be probably banging off against it, because there's a bit of a, I'd usually put the chair against the wall sometimes. So it'd be probably over there right on the top. And so. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, I've just put a picture of Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Hello, Isa. Nice to see you taking part. I don't know what you're talking about. That's going to be my excuse every time somebody asks me. I don't know what you're talking about. Your conspiracy theory. You're making up. You're seeing things that don't exist. You're the far right. You're making up a conspiracy theory. Well, it shouldn't fall anyway, because I did put the nail in decently. Well in, and it's a good enough nail. I got a good enough nail for it though. There was already a thing behind it, like the string. There was good string behind it. Not really string, but it's I don't know what you would call it. More than string, it's kind of like twine or something like that. But it's kind of fancy enough twine now. So yeah. Sunny in the Isle of Man. It's sunny here too. It's very sunny, as you can see behind me. It's a good sunny day. There was a bit of rain out of one, but it was only a scatter. But yeah, welcome. Is the government and the far left who take everything? It's going to be like, yeah. Well, this is it's a conspiracy theory. You're just imagining the picture on the wall. that's what we're going to go by. That's the Sinn Féin line. You're just imagining it. It's not there. It's going to be nice, but yeah, after March now, hopefully, please God, be good weather. But anyway, in general, what does people take? Do you think it was worth €150? Plus postage and packaging. So give or take around 165, something like that. So, and I suppose it's kind of a celebration too, my promotion. Anyway, as I said, the room's going to be done up a good bit in the next, not just for San Maria and that, but other stuff too. Hello, Davey. Who knows? says you. Oh yeah, somebody said to me today, Cavan people's pronouns should be us, because everybody in Cavan always thinks of us. Yeah, give or take. Like the frame, obviously, the frame costs a good bit. Like I could have got it without the frame, and obviously there's glass in it too, so. And probably the string too, because the string behind it, if I took it down, but I'm not going to take it out because I was scared of making sure it was set it. So the string behind it too, so all that probably added in, and then obviously the shipping was a good few bob, because obviously there's glass and obviously it was fragile, stuff. Yeah, it seems like very expensive now. It doesn't seem like only string. I had string here, but it was just €1 string basically. It looks like it's about €10, €15 string. So it seems like he went all out anyway. So I probably included that in the price. I don't know how he included in the price. I will say that he has a surprise coming for me, which I don't have to pay for. There's something else coming. It's not related to Samurai, just to say it's something else. He said it's a surprise. For all the custom that I'm giving him. Because I give him a lot of custom. And I kind of give him a lot of business too, because I pointed a few people in his direction. There were other things. So it's hanging wire string. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of fatty enough, so whatever it is, I hang it up. It looks like more than, it's not string, it's some kind of, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what it is, but looks fancy enough now. Hello, guys. What are you up to? I'm basically nearly just after coming home from work. I was back there just before 3. So I'm kind of back early today. So hope you're keeping well. It's a nice sunny day now. It's a bit cold still, but it's sunny still. So I don't know. I don't know. My eye, doctor, my eye. Probably is, yeah. Probably is. Brass hanging my eye, something like that. Again, I wouldn't know too much about pictures and things like that. As long as it doesn't fall or anything, I'd be very taken out of the pause. Leo, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't exist. That's going to be my excuse every time somebody asks me. That's for me to know and you to find out. Every time I just look now. Before that was just a black wall, which kind of was bow, and there used to be a map here, and I was used to fucking fall, and I was pure tick all the time looking at it. I could just constantly fall. Fuck you. But anyway, we see what it is. He said it's some kind of clothing that he's sending me. Probably next week or so. And obviously, I was going to pay for it and all that. But he wouldn't take the money for it. Whatever it is, it's some kind of special thing to say thank you for my custom. So whatever it would be, I don't know. It's not sounding the way he said it wasn't anyway. So. Where's the picture, Michael? Which picture? I have multiple pictures here. Like, there's a Michael Collins statue always behind me. Like, I can show you. There's a Michael Collins statue here. I have a picture over the corner here. Like, I don't know if you... Like, here, do you see over way in the corner here? Yeah, it's like, it is worth the money. Like, he did spend a lot of time on it. So I have a picture, I always have this in the corner. This is over the corner beside my telly. It's an aluminium Michael Collins picture. And obviously this Michael Collins statue is here too behind me. So yeah, that's that. And there's another picture over here of Michael Collins. So there's enough Michael Collins pictures here. Now I have to get this set. Just give me a second, always. Yeah, it's not what to be said for me today. It doesn't mean this. And then there's another Michael Collins picture that's on my dresser. So that's always on my dresser too. So, but you no, fuck no. But yeah, so there's 3 pictures of Michael Collins here. Just give me a second, sorry. I always wanted to put this up, like this bust. The bust, but it's too heavy. One of those Scandinavian countries. Aye, one of those Scandinavian. So yeah, I have a lot of them. So yeah, I was going to put this bust, but see, the bust is too heavy. As you can see, it is very, very heavy. Hello, Tony. It's good time. It's good vibes to see you. How are you today? Then obviously have this bloody big Paul Capillo statue that was nearly €200, I think it was. I paid Paul Capillo. So that's that, and this is quite heavy now. If you drop this or into that, it literally go through floors and probably the roof and everything. You know, like it's very heavy. These 2 things are very, very heavy. So, but someday maybe I might put them on. Like this is always up in my dresser here. This one, you'll probably see it from time to time. But yeah, I just couldn't have the 2. But there's loads of Michael Collins stuff here. Too much Michael Collins stuff, I suppose you could say. But yeah, this it's all good on eBay. No, I want to keep them now. Even though this probably worth a lot of money out of it. Good. It's a heavy bust now. Hello, Fiona. I don't know, I bought this in the shop in Lockwood one time. Just down. I can't remember. And then I bought this in Navan. I bought them in Navan. No, I bought this one in Navan, then I bought this one, yeah, in Lockwood. So, I was down one time. But the Alpha is heavy now. As I say, this one was a bit cheap. I think this was €100 at the time. This one was €100 because again, it's made out of very heavy stuff. But this one was nearly 200. As far as I remember, might have been a bit more. This is about 6 or 7 years now since I have had. Oh. So we should see what anyway the surprise. I actually don't even know what the surprise is he's sending me. So we should see when it comes. I suppose when the surprise comes, what it will be. But it's going to be close. I'm gonna go. Am I going to Finland? No, I'm not going to Finland. Could be. It could be. I don't know. I can't remember. It's a good while now, Sean, since I bought them. Not gonna lie to you, it's about 6 or 7 years now since I bought them. So it's a good while. So I wouldn't remember who made them. But the only thing I know, the Power PS1 was around. It was 200 or so. Let's see, in what? Oh, yeah, there's loads of protests. It sounds like you're tracking everybody that's protesting now. I see people just coming in like, what the fuck is that behind you? It's just like there's nothing else behind me apart from this side of stuff behind me. But everybody else just like, what? A frame photo of Norman Foley. Oh God, no! Don't give him ideas. No, please not. We couldn't have that. We actually couldn't have that. I think you should be imprisoned if you had a picture of Norman Foley anyway. I honestly think I know this is democracy, but there's lines that can't be pushed. I think you should be arrested and thrown into prison for the rest of your life if you had a picture of Norman Foley on your wall. Just saying. Just saying. I think that'd be reasonable. Send you to prison for life for it. The super testament there. I wouldn't push a lion. I generally I wouldn't push a lion anyway. I wouldn't go near a lion. They them. Thank you. No, I'm not. Just to say, I know a few people now are going to Finland. I don't know why he's like, is he going to Finland? Is he finally just fucking off and getting out of this country? He's leaving us. He's leaving County Cavan. So, no, I'm not leaving to go to Finland yet. He's leaving to go to Finland. I said they must have took a quite a look because there was checked supposedly. I don't know. Supposedly it was stopped or something like that. So it was a day late coming. It was supposed to be here yesterday, so I don't know customs stop it or what happened to him on post. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was suspicious. I don't know, but because that's what was said. Yeah. I don't even know why they are doing it. How did they ever come back to be doing it? I said it just popped in at that time for flying bits and then never came back. I love the way Tony just doesn't question why this is underneath. It's like, that's cool. So I won't stay for long enough because obviously I have to tip on. There's 10 to 4 I know. But I just came back early because this was I had to put it up on the fucking wall and etc. etc. Hello, the Mona Lisa. Exactly, it's the Mona Lisa. We love the art of this country. That's what I'm going to say. It's the Mona Lisa. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the Mona Lisa. I've stolen the Mona Lisa. I went to Paris and I stole it. Now arrest me. Put the cuffs on me. The great Caveman heist. The great Caveman heist. Oh no. It'll be all over the newspapers. The Caveman heist. That'd be quite funny. If that was the newspaper, it'd be all over the news now tonight. Caveman steals the Mona Lisa. That's ridiculous. I just came up with that. Is it straight? It should be straight because I was looking, I was messing around with it for a good while, So it's as straight as it can be. Like it is actually as straight as it can be. Because I went with the measuring tape even just to see was it straight. And I went with the pets and went along, so it should be straight. It might move now and again maybe. But, it shouldn't, because again, if I put it too close to me, like on the chair, because I'd be swinging the chair now and again, it probably would tip or it probably would turn sideways or whatever. So it's just enough room in it. So I think it's straight. It should be straight because we were I was straightened and trying to. I done the whole shebang. Like there's a yoke I have in the shed to see if stuff is straight and stuff like that. I didn't use that, but I just come with the ticket of having in the shed. I could have used it. Might do that tonight. Just put it on top of it to see if it's straight. But it should be straight. It shouldn't be a problem with not being straight now. Because I did spend nearly 5 minutes making sure it was straight. So it shouldn't be offset. It looks probably straight. Look at here now. Yeah, because it does look to the sides and look now. It looks straight. Hello, Miss. Hello, I don't actually know how to say that name. Hello, how are you doing, Sally? H? Where's the H? Is that a H behind her? I think it needs checking with the spiritual level. Oh yeah, the level yoke, yeah. I have one of them. But I can check it tonight. I won't get it now, but I have it in the shed. I just thought about it actually there. So... No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. No, I only thought of it there because I have it in the shed. I was using tape and I was checking with the pencil to see if it was straight. And it was straight and we were kind of, making sure it was straight. So it should be straight. But he had the H behind her. That's the Finnish flag. That's the Finnish flag behind her. You can see the blue and white. A bit of it. So show her she's in the way. Very considerate putting her in the way. But yeah, so it's the Finnish flag behind her. The Finnish flag. Why would you say H? A big H just behind her. I know the way. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the green in the background too. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Yeah, sorry, I never actually noticed that until I looked. It looks like a H. It does actually. I don't know why the green's there, but oh well, yeah. I suppose I know why the green's there. Yeah, because he was asking me should I put it all white. Yeah, particularly the green. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, look at. I suppose it's fine, but I can see where you come with the H. I never noticed it actually until I looked at this, and then I was like, oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. No, that's okay, Vince. It was my fault. I just don't know why I hate. I can see now. I was only looking at this now. I only noticed it. But I believe I looked at it for a few minutes and trekking around with it for a good few minutes there before 3 o'clock there, and I never noticed it. And even when I was putting it up, the more you know. Looks backwards to me. Oh, it's not backwards now. But we should see anyway. What's the surprise anyway? Next week. It should be coming next week, hopefully. Probably most likely I'm going to cry because to be totally honest, I say he's going to send something awful. So I'd be probably crying about it. This is millions to one. This is actually millions to one. Oh, black and white. Oh, sorry. No. It's colour because you can see the blue on the screen. It's white and... it kind of does. If I had the light on, it might be a bit more better. But it isn't black and white, so... Yeah. It's not really black and white now. Sorry, I'm dopey, sorry. I didn't know what you were saying, sorry, Yusuf. But no, it's not black and white now. I know it might seem like that way, but what you see tonight probably will be live tonight. Because again, this is just kind of casual stream just to say hello. I suspect, it's the Christian cross behind her. Yeah, it is the Finnish flag behind her. But do you know how we could find that out? What's behind it? I wonder how we could find it out. Actually, just give me a second. I closed the blinds and we turn on the light. Look at that. Scary. I have to get a better light too. So you can see it's kind of colourful. It's actually better. You probably can see better than the light. You can see better than. Can't you do a live stream walking around Cavanagh? Can't. You asked me can or can I? Which Jasmine said it's Scandinavian question course. Yes, it is. I probably will someday. Yeah, I've done it before. I haven't live streamed, but done videos before. If I am in Cavantown, it depends. But I will be there probably some of the days, like do it and walk. But I don't know. It depends. If I get around it, will. But generally speaking, I'm just kind of always fucking wandering around the place. Like today, we went Ballyconnor, and it was just kind of wandering around Ballyconnor doing stuff. So, literally, and there's 4 or 5 couch men who were just standing looking at me, doing, wandering around the place doing things. So, like I'm generally just wandering around the place. In other words, when I'm walking. So we see if I get around it, will. But probably only about 10 minutes if I was doing. But sometime it costs me, if there's nothing going on or something like that, we can do it. But yeah, the Scandinavian course. I wonder how we figured that out. I wonder how. Not the picture. You can see the colour. I sure you're not colourblind. Don't mean to be offensive, but sure not colour. Like there's the Scandinavian cross. Yeah. Yes. So that solves that. But no, it is colour now. You can see the colour. I know it seems like black and white to you, but it is blue in it. And it is kind of white, in Cavan, I won't be in Cavan, that's 100% guaranteed. Maybe the day after. But we'd be fucking snowed. I'm not going to lie to you, we'd be snowed under with the amount of things we have to do on after St. Patrick's Day. So I can't promise, but we see. I still have to do that fucking breakfast stream. I meant to do it fucking one of the days last week. But sure, look at I never fucking get around to it. See, with the promotion and all that, I never fucking get around to things now. It's the same with videos. I've fucking too many videos to make. And I'm still haven't got around to it yet. Even though it's only a small bit I have to do extra in the evening, it still takes a good while to do it. Yeah, but no, it isn't black and white dinner. Oh, they banned it, yeah. Yeah, because I honestly do think, no, because it is, I'm sure people can see it is kind of, I know it might be, the lighting might not be the best, let's put it that way. But if I maybe, like, yeah, let's see. We're going to do a U-turn. Like, you can kind of see better. I know the light is not probably the best. I will, like you can say, you kind of see, like I know she's kind of wearing a black suit. Not like the lighting is probably not the best. That's probably, because again, there's not much light here. There's a window there, but not much light. But eventually we'll get a better light for this room. But you can kind of see the blue behind. I know you're probably saying it looks black, but it is blue. And then there's the white behind, then there's the green here. Then you have obviously the face, and obviously the chest and the neck and all that. That is white. And then obviously you have a white background, then you have a kind of blackish black. So it kind of is black. Half of it is black, and half of it is white. So, the white background obviously is the flag. So, start a revolution in Finland. Not going to go well. No, don't think of leave to go to Finland. Incorporate a clock into the photo. How the fuck would you incorporate a clock into that? I don't think he's that good. That fella that we have. I don't think he's that good. Although he can make clocks, yeah, he can make it, but he can't put it onto pictures like individually. Like he has a clock. He showed it to me, even though I wasn't interested. I wouldn't be interested at all. He has a clock, like an only clock, like a clock that, like the dart clock I have. So it's a clock, and it has a clock of a bridge, a background of a bridge and a river, And I was like, no, I'm not interested. So, he showed it to me thinking, maybe I might be interested in it. But, he made that, he can make clocks and stuff like that. But I just wasn't interested. I'm sure you would agree, it's not for me. If I ever need a clock, maybe I might get it off him. But about €50, which is not bad. He made it himself, the clock, and with the hands and all that in it. Because if I didn't have this clock, I would probably have bought it off him. When this clock goes or fucks up or whatever, I buy it off him. Because he has 2 or 3 of them made. So. Yeah, it doesn't mean. Like, he individually put them together, So it obviously would be a bit more expensive to buy and stuff. Yeah, I know, he just mentioned it to me because he was like, I'm his best customer basically at the stage. And he just mentioned it to me, I have a clock. Like, he made another clock. I don't know why he made it. But he probably was like, maybe people might buy it off me or something like that. Because he made 2 or 3 of them. The same ones, kind of a bridge in the water. I don't know where it was, but he made it. Like, he sold it, he done a short kind of for John Cena. No, I've said 2 or 3 people in his way. Like, somebody I knew who was looking for a short, like a homemade short of John Cena for their nephew. I pointed them in his direction, he made it for them, so they were delighted with that. And then there was somebody else looking for something else. He was looking for a logo on something, and he got the logo for them and put it on it. So, I give him a good bit of business. Oh no, this clock has nothing to do with Finland at all. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know where. I didn't ask him where the photo was. Like, it was a bridge and water going underneath it. It seemed like very, Western Europe kind of, like. But he's made a lot of good few bob now out of it. Like, for me alone, he's kind of made a lot of money. Like, he's nearly made 700, 800 for me alone. Like, I've given him tips and stuff like that, but. So he's kind of made a good bit already for me. And then obviously me pointing him in the way. I think he has a few other customers from his area, maybe. So it might be more than that. But I pointed them in the direction. So I kind of said 4 people his way. So. And so give or take, he's well over €1,000, probably 1,500 maybe, from everybody I said to me. So he's made a good few bob from it. But he doesn't want me to kind of. I asked, could I put him on? Could I mention him here maybe, and somebody might get something for the house or something for them. And he was like, no, because he said it'd probably be too overflow then. And I suppose it's good because he kind of has college and stuff like that. So he's kind of doing this part time and he's doing college at the same time. So a few bob from him in college. Makes sense. Yeah, because I kind of like the picture, as to say, was nearly 100, well, just a bit over 150. And then obviously, I bought the top and the top and the cushion, and then the carving thing too. It all adds up in the end. And obviously give them a few bob to extra, as a thank you. With everything. Like, I do have them looking at something else for the future. But it's way down the line now. But you get what I'm saying. And obviously the House of Iron 4 top, I forgot about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 items from him. Yeah, I've got 6, give or take 6, isn't it? Yeah, 6. Wasn't it 6? It is 6 things I bought on him. Yeah, 6. Like, it's not that bad. That narrows it down a bit. A bridge in the water. I don't know where it is. It looks very like Italy or France. It looks like a fire duct, but it doesn't seem like a fire duct. But it has that kind of feel. It doesn't feel like an Irish place. Honestly. I should have probably took a picture of it, but I know. But I was like, I'm not interested. I don't need a clock, Even though I probably should have maybe bought it off him. Do a picture of the budget, but I never asked him for that, but maybe someday, maybe. Like, I'm thinking of more carving things. Like, as I said, with the quest and stuff, I don't know if you did see it before. But I probably talked about some more things for Calvin, like Calvin stuff. So we see. I talked to him in the future about that because I want to get a few more Calvin things because he said he can do a few more things. They can relate to the Calvin and stuff like that. So we see when the time comes that I talk to him about that. But I do have something else in the works with him. But so we see when he's finished. I suppose. Finished. You get it. Finished. Oh, I'm a legend. I'm a boss. I'm a finished. You get it. Finished. I should be a comedian. But no, we see when the time comes anyway about it. But yeah, and then obviously the person who I said, yeah, that's what I'm saying, finished. No, when the time, like as I said, it's good that he did you finish. But no, like as I say, I given him a good bit of business, so he's a good lad. He's a nice lad now. As I say, it's particularly with that, like this one, he had, as is shown in one of the streams, he had 3 ideas. So he had this one, and then he had 2 others. I can't show now, but I did show them in one of the streams, and I picked this one. So and obviously went to the effort to do it up and all that crap. Like this one too, it was custom made. Like he asked me what to put on. He asked me what to put on it. We're tight, yeah, but yeah, and yeah, but he's happy enough, anyway. Because then people might buy it off him again because they were happy enough with the, like to say, the John Cena, that person's nephew was happy about it, and maybe they might buy it off him again, and then a few other things. 2 other people bought. I don't know, can't remember what they bought. 2 other people bought something else, but I sent them in the other way, his other direction. I got something off him. So yeah, I asked him what to. I could have put this into like a fucking thing, but I will get one. I might even buy it off him maybe if he has one. But yeah, as I said, I said what to put on it and he put it on it. So Yeah, John Cena, but not for me now. It's for somebody else, I said, in his direction, but looking for a present for his nephew, John Cena short or something like that. So he's happy, and he was happy enough his nephew with him. I think it was a t-shirt or something, I can't remember what it was. Because he told me vaguely about it. And then he told me about the other 2 people I said in his direct, they bought something else. I think one of them bought a mug. He does mugs. He actually does mugs too. Well, not really anything that I would be interested. He showed me 1 or 2 mug designs he had. One was off, what was it off? Let me think. So it's been a while since when he showed me it, because this is back a few months ago now. What was it? There was one off, what do you call that fucking... Oh, the Eiffel Tower. There was one off the Eiffel Tower, yeah. There was one off the Eiffel Tower mug. Like a nice one with along the Champs-Élysées, like the river beside the Eiffel Tower there. What was the other one? I can't remember the other one. I actually can't remember. There was another one he showed me. It was obviously I remember the one with Paris. Big expensive. Well, yeah, you kind of would pay for the frame. Like I said, probably the vast majority of what I paid, 150, probably came from the frame and probably the glass. Again, when you get things framed, it's a bit more expensive. You got into acting. Oh, John Cena, yeah, China. Xi Jinping is very good. You have a great job in China. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I probably paid for the frame more than I probably paid for the picture. If that makes any sense. I don't know. I didn't ask him. He said how much it was, and I was like, that's fair enough. But no, I didn't really question much of it. The only thing I kind of had to say on it, like he probably would if I said to him, look, I don't want this and that and the other. Like he was asking me what a black frame or what a blue or other kind of frame. He had other frames, but I was like, just black one or two. So that's about it. And then the picture. Oh, the fold, yeah, the frames and things, but it would be a bit more expensive as well. I know it probably doesn't make any sense, but I suppose it's the way it is, I suppose. Like it's kind of always been the way. When you buy a picture, it's always you pay for nearly the frame and probably for the glass too in it too. Something like, excuse me. So many questions about it. I didn't ask many. Like I'm sure if that was many other people, like if that was many people, yourself, Tony, particularly Irish models or stuff like that, they would ask 105 questions, about a frame and things like that. I was just kind of, the only thing, as I said, he asked me about what picture. He had 2 or 3 pictures. Is the frame? No, it's black. It's black frame. I think he had a grey one. He could have had one. He asked me about the frame, and he asked me the picture, and that's about it. Like I didn't ask anything else. I just kind of gave him the money. And I was, didn't question anything else basically. That was an Irish model to be there all day, especially because obviously not many people would pay €150 for a picture. I'm thinking of the first one buying a picture of him, like buying a fully picture of him, putting of him, but obviously buying a picture of him. So. Oh, but the thing, yeah. But I didn't ask him much question. I trust as well. I think I know he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So, And if it's his price, it's his price. I'm not going to give out about his price for things. At the time, I should have got that frame. But at the time, I was like, I see how it is because I didn't know how it was. So yeah. Next time, if I ever get anything off him again, like, I will definitely buy a frame picture. Stuff like that. Which will obviously there's something else in the works, as I say. I'd have to have the light on during the fucking day. Tumblr, what? It's a Tumblr. What kind of Tumblr is it? What? What Tumblr, what? Anyway, Shawnee's happy anyway. But anyway, in general, everybody, what do you think? Do you think it was worth 150? What do you think? A bit more than 150, obviously, postage and packaging and all that. Oh yeah, well probably if I wasn't happy with it, he probably would. If I sent it back, he'd probably give me the money back. He'd probably get a new one. Like he would do up a whole new one for me if I want, probably. Like if I didn't like this picture or whatever, I could send it back and he'd probably do up another one, put another picture or whatever. Like I know what extra costs, he'd probably just do it up until I'm satisfied with whatever one. But I bet it's correct. It's just mean. You're on top, but I can't be mean. I know, but you kind of pay for what you get, I suppose, and obviously the frame and all that, as we said earlier on, that probably put up the price a bit more than if I just got a picture and just put it up on the wall like that one. It's just the frame popping the glass. And probably his time too, because obviously you can't just fuck it together in 5 minutes. He took time at it. Like he could have just fucked it. He made 20 a day. No, he did. He only made one of these. No, he didn't make 20 of them. No, because not many other people buy pictures of the Finnish Prime Minister. Let's be fair. I don't think, and I pay €150 for it. I don't think many other people would. As I say, I think I'm the first person buying a fully picture of him, like fully picture like that. Like before, that was kind of a poster more than a picture, you know, the other thing I got. And I bought two tops of them before, and then obviously the pillow. Anything I know, is that all? Yeah. Well, we should see what the surprise is next week anyway. If it does come next week, hopefully we'll be. Because I think he said he set it off the other day. But he might have. So we see. I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't ask him too much about it. I think he set it off the other day. He might have. I don't know. Can't remember. I just imagine some random person coming in and just seeing that. Like, you honestly couldn't miss it. Like, this is the way I usually have my camera. And you just look behind you, you just see it, and you're like, what the fuck? It looks like North Korea here. Because you have a picture of the leader of a country on the wall. You know, I don't know what to say about it. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm to say when some people come in and be like, what the fuck is that behind you? Like, I'd say it'd be some quiet laugh now when some people come in and see this now. That'd be just pure weird if I did that now. Pure weird. And usually, to be totally honest with Tony, I just fall asleep straight away. I just drop in the bed. Like, I'm just that tired some nights, and I just, you know. Just too tired to be doing anything day and night. Now it is. What? Just say it's a photo of the wife. Just. What are you talking about? This is mean. This is harassment. Harassment in the workplace. Cougar, no, we don't want any cougars. There's no cougars mission. There are cougars in missions. Also, Sean, what is this comment on YouTube? Under the recent post. What is this? What do you call this? Explain yourself. Why is this disappeared on me? This is millions to one. Millions to one. I better not bring any women back here anyway, to be totally honest. Debatable. I better not bring any ladies back here. That's the best. That's not the best thing. I can't just. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything at all. I don't know, when I do serious videos now, I think I'm going to be, people be more focused on the picture than it would be when I'm talking about serious stuff. So basically, I don't know. I don't know what people are going to think of it. Like, I'm talking about somebody after being killed, right? And they just look behind, like, why the fuck is the picture of the finished Prime Minister on the wall behind you? And they're not worried about the person that just been killed. And they killed him, Father Ted. But they get that woman out of Father Ted. You know, Mr. Sweeney and all that. I'm just saying hypothetically, you know, hypothetically speaking. Say if I was here and I was talking about somebody after being killed, you know, in the game, obviously. You know, people look behind and be like, what the fuck is the Finnish Prime Minister behind you? And not worry about the person that after been killed. So basically, people be like, what the fuck, more or less, about the picture than would be about the person being killed. And killed him. Did he? Oh, I wonder when does the clocks? Am I being stupid? When does the evening start getting brighter? Like it's brighter, it's nearly 10 o'clock. Does anybody know? Sometime around March, isn't it? I can't remember exactly. It'll be soon enough now. And it'll be about fucking time. March, yeah. But when in March? Yeah, when in March? That's the question. I know sometime in March, but I can't remember when. Does it? Definitely have to be soon now. The 25th. Pog. Thank you for the answer. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, I kind of go now in the next few minutes. We go for about 7 minutes or so, and then I chip on and go and do something. I have to go and do something while I'm here. So I do that, and then I probably go live later on, maybe. We'll see. We shall see what happens next. So so Sean now is very happy now. He's like finally he has the picture. Wished. Well, Saturday night when I was on Saturday night. Well, Saturday night, Sunday morning, 26th. Very good. Very good. I bet you the most commented thing in the next few weeks will be, who is that behind you? Why is she there? Who put her there? Yeah, that's gonna be it. Jeez, we don't want to be that specific now. Like literally, the matter of comments is literally gonna be like, who is she? Why is she there? All the questions of the day. Like I'm going to have 105 questions to listen to. I'm going to cry. We go for another 5 minutes and then we tip on. I know I said I'd go before 4. If we go for an hour here and then we probably do maybe an hour tonight. Depends. I don't know. It'll be 50-50 now. If we go live later on. The scrap time. Joe Biden. Joe Biden was fucking pure taking the State of the Union address in America. They even fucking getting take off or something. Pure wage. Hunter Biden didn't get any money from China, unfortunately, this week. They were a bit delayed in the payments, unfortunately. So it'll have to come next week. It's a pity, really. And Kevin, so they can get an extra 2 hours in bed. Yes. Young Kevin knows how you are. Yes. I think we all wanted that. Young Kevin knows how you are. Kevin people's pronouns. Fish. well, look, just look at that, Sean, and question that for a second. So yeah, I think we chip out now. So are you happy now with this, Sean? Are you happy now? Finally, you can annoy me every day of the week now about that movie. Because let's be fair, I can't really say I have no job with anime or into that. Because let's be fair, you couldn't really say now. Like that's literally like put to you basically. So it's basically licensed to print to I don't know how I would put it. Just deny everything. That's what politicians do. Never tell the truth. Just deny everything. I won it on the horses. Finishing up here. I see what you did there. Anyway, here we're going to finish now. I'm going off to Finland. So good luck.